Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Lavender Lightworker. I'm doing solar eclipse guidance tarot readings for April 2023. I'm going to be doing Gemini rising, sun or moon. I recommend that you go by your rising sign. If you know your exact date of birth, go online. There's a free calculator somewhere, and you'll get more accuracy with your rising sign. However, if you do not know your time of birth, you can use your sun or your moon. Okay, so I'm going to be doing Gemini rising, sun, and moon. Okay, so this solar eclipse is taking place on April the 20th. And let me start with the black up top. I have double decks. I buy double decks so that it's easier than clarifying sometimes, because they just clarify themselves. But anyway, Gemini rising. This eclipse season, the solar eclipse on the 20th, which you should already be feeling now, 4 to 6 weeks before the 20th is when we start feeling these energies, is in your 11th house of groups, friends, social awareness, humanitarianism, technology, hopes and wishes, and the future. So as a Gemini rising, if that resonates immediately, you know you're in the right space, okay? This eclipse is going to come and make major beginnings and endings in that situation for your highest self. Even if it's uncomfortable, some things are happy, change in the unknown is uncomfortable. A lot of us like to have control, or like some of you Geminis overthink, but think you have control is what I'm hearing, you think you have control, but really God has control. The universe has control, if you know what I mean. So there's going to be some events that are going to occur out of your control. And this is why I'm doing this reading, so that you can have an idea of what to expect and how to hopefully not react, and how to make do the work that is being asked of you, so that you don't have to repeat the lessons in this life purpose event. So okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the Six of the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so there's a lot of pentacles here. And, pentacle stands for money, time, energy, and health. But this is in your house of groups and friends, social awareness, I'm seeing, let me see a little bit more. Let me get a little bit more before I say anything. Well, first off, humanitarianism is definitely like galas and donating. So some of you who aren't really into donating, or maybe don't give back enough, because maybe you feel like you're in a lack of mentality, or like maybe you feel like you barely are making ends yourself. Just for those of you that feel that way, even if I know millionaires who literally, feel that lack of mentality. It's not about how much money you have in the bank per se. It's just your mentality. But right now is the time to give back. That's off top is what I'm seeing for the Geminis. This eclipse is wanting you to give back. to children, or just giving back, period. Or maybe someone's not giving, maybe you give too much. Maybe you're, put this where it goes. By the way, it's just like a puzzle. There's like so many billion people out there that are Gemini risings, etc. And everyone's story is different. So if I say he, she, or whatever, you, them, you know your life story, put it where it goes. But I'm seeing somebody's not giving enough. Now, I don't know if that's you or maybe you're giving too much, as far as, I know some people are like, give too much. How can you give too much? Actually, I can tell you, it's a spiritual law I had to learn the hard way. So there's a spiritual law about taking from people too much. But there's also a spiritual law about giving too much. Because if you give too much, people never learn their lessons in life because you did everything for them. So depending on what you're giving and how you're giving it is, the situation. So, but this is humanitarianism is one of the topics. So that's just for you. For some of you, just give back to some children, for Christ's sakes. Okay? All right. Let's just get more, because this is such a weird reading already. Out of all the readings, this one's weird. Really weird. The weird energy. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. Please tell me you guys can see that. I'm going to make sure you can see it. Can you fucking see that? Are you kidding me? The Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Pentacles. So you went from not giving to now giving. So something wasn't balanced. Somebody wasn't giving enough, or there wasn't enough give and take. Maybe between groups of friends. And you're going to move to a group of friends or groups, that give more. Maybe you're going to meet a group of friends at a gala or a charity event or something like that. Hopes and wishes. This is weird. Holy fuck, Geminis. Listen, I'm really good at this, and I've done, this is my 8th reading, and they all are very clear, and yours is definitely a puzzle today. Juggling. Okay, I definitely see traveling here. Well, the Lovers is the Gemini card, by the way. But this is you having to make a choice. So I'm just going to have to clarify on this whole thing because, let's see, let me complicate it even more. Traveling. You've been sitting still for a long time and not sure where to put your time, energy, or money. And now, boom, here you go. You're pushing forward. I saw the Chariot here, too. This also stands for the travel card. Travel. That's 3 travel cards. 4 travel cards. Maybe it's your hopes and wishes to travel, and I see travel coming for you. So some of you Gemini risings will be traveling soon. It's your hopes and wishes, or in the future, in the near future, you're going to be traveling, possibly for business with a partner, a sibling, a friend, with a group. Okay. Yeah, this is coming fast. Okay, let me let's just get to the meat and potatoes. But since I don't eat meat, let's get to the tofu. That was whack. I'm sorry. That was a dud. All right. What the hell do we want to clarify? First of all, who is this Queen of Pentacles? And the Queen of Cups. Why are they together? Show me this Queen of Pentacles. I kind of already know this has to do with like your self-worth and watching your money. It's just showing me watching your money because of this whole give and take situation, watching your energy around certain groups and friends because there wasn't enough give and take. You want to be emotionally satisfied and not just used for your time or your money. So if you can see that, we have the Four of Swords. You guys have chilled out on something. Yeah, the Magician in reverse. Okay, that's a lot of cards. I usually don't take that many, but I will. Just since you Geminis have the most complicated reading. So the Queen of Pentacles shows that you're like, you know your worth, and you're not gonna just you've laid off. You're like, you know how to manifest what you want, and you know how to manifest making things happen for other people. But you've been feeling used, or you've been using people. Some of you put it where it goes. You guys know who you are. Some of you have been using people too much, and some of the people have been using you. Or some of you have been giving too much, and some people have been taking too much. And that's time, money, or energy, okay? And it's not good for your health, period. Well, I'm not going to go there yet. So, you know how to manifest making things happen. However, you've put a stop to that because if it's a burden to you, you're starting to speak up, and you're like, you're speaking up about people. Like, if you're going out with a group of friends and the bill comes and you're like, don't worry, I got it. But then every time you go out, you got the bill. And then they're like, oh, I'll pay the tip. And then the bill's like $400 and they give the waitress $10. You know what I mean? So something about groups and friends and people around you that aren't giving enough. And you're just like, fuck you. That's what I see. And then if people, maybe you're just really giving. And for those of you that aren't really giving, the lesson here, okay, so the lesson is for those Geminis that are really giving, the eclipse is going to come in and teach you a lesson that it's time to receive instead of give. It's time to receive. Okay, that's what the eclipse wants you to learn, is how to receive and from friends and groups. And maybe you need the charity, you know? It's okay to receive sometimes. But for those of you that take too much, it's time to give back. So this eclipse is going to go either way depending on your life situation. Because some of you have, not some of you, but, well, not everyone has feelings, to be honest. I was on the point. Some people hide their feelings, or they don't show their feelings. Their heart chakra's closed. But I'm really seeing that you guys want to be liked for your intuition and your loving nature, and not just the money and all the time like that you give to people. But show me this Queen of Cups. Gemini. Okay. Commitment, or some type of Taurus energy as well. This could be in a marriage. Doesn't have to be, though. Or a relationship. Maybe you were dating someone that was in a group or with your friends, but Anyway, you want to be more committed. I'm also picking up on spirituality. You've paused. There's definitely a pause here, okay? There's a pause here. This eclipse is going to cause you to push pause, like on a remote, on a TV. Like, literally pause. Something's going to happen and make you really lay down and think, like, I can't. I gotta move some things around. And if you don't move things around, the eclipse is going to move it for you. So, but something's going to make you pause and reflect. And you're really going to start to see things at a different perspective. And you're going to have the courage and the strength to be committed to your new goals. Okay? So let's see. Let's just clarify what this Six of upside down. Okay, the moon. That could be eclipse energy. Something hidden. Could be fears. Maybe some of you, something about giving to animals, dogs, I don't know. Okay, there's that Gemini, lovers, choosing. Some of you might want to give in silence. Some of you might feel more comfortable and humble if you go to a silent auction. Or some of you maybe want to protest and give back to people, but you really don't want to be seen. You want to choose to give back in a way to humanity, protesting or some type of way, possibly about children. But what's this moon? Show me this moon, please. You don't want people to know how much money you give or didn't give. Yeah, you want to block people. King of Cups in reverse. You don't want people to see your emotions? Oh, wow. There's something that that you don't want to get emotional about, and you're wounded, and it's about this giving and taking. And you definitely, somebody is being emotionally abusive. Somebody's going to be emotionally abusive by withholding affection and love, and also but at the same time, you're going to get these intuitive downloads about it because you're protected. Something's hidden here. This could also have to do with child support, even though it has nothing, I don't think that has anything to do with this 11th house, but the future. I mean, if child support's in your future, I don't know, but let's move on. That's really complicated. I would love to get feedback in the comments because you guys, wow. Now, and then this Empress, this was the mother juggling time and travel with this mother. So, this could be about child support, but moving on from the child support, or just giving back to the children of some sort. You know, emotional abuse about giving and taking. Whatever. Show me this. I'm going to switch it up so we can see if we get any repeat cards. Somebody's going to be speaking the truth, or there's going to be some kind of clarity about something. So what is this Empress? Empress is abundance. Maybe your hopes and wishes are to have another child. Maybe somebody could be, you might find out someone's pregnant in a group of friends, or, okay. Those just completely fell out. So the Empress is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups over here is in reverse. There's like some jealousy, fighting that is going to come to an end. Maybe there's a group of friends fighting and they're being petty and you're over it. And you're not gonna get involved. You're gonna realize, like, you know what, if I have friends that are always arguing, for whoever this resonates with, or jealous, or competing with you, or competing with each other, very, you know, just maybe there's a group of friends you have, or just a group. It could be family, whoever. It's a group of people that are around you. Possibly females, to be honest. Or very abundant people, but they could be feminine energy, but it could be a group of mothers. I don't know. But they're definitely very toxic. And it's like you're juggling, leaving, and walking away from these people. But let me double check with this Two of... Yeah. You don't even want to... Communication. You'd rather stay home than... Sometimes they invite you to things and you're like... They text you or call you or send you an invitation to, like, their parties. And you're like, oh, I don't want to be around these people. All they're going to do is argue. Yeah. They're going to argue, get drunk, and be petty. And you, like, are juggling whether you should even go or not. You're going to change your group, who you surround your people with. Hold on, let me get my charger so this doesn't die during the reading. Okay, because right when it's getting juicy, my thing went on. Okay, so it could even be people being petty about trying to show how much they donate or help people. This could be a petty group of rich people who just want to be acknowledged for what they do for people instead of actually the point. Anyway, they're petty. So what's this World in this Chariot, which already shows me forward movement and wrapping up a cycle, but to be honest, it stands for travel. Show me this. Okay, this Chariot that's pushing something forward. Show me more. This Chariot pushing something forward. Divine timing. Balancing out a fear. Balancing out something that was toxic. Leaving, moving on after something that was a burden to you. It's divine timing with this eclipse to leave something toxic behind. And close that cycle with this group of friends or hopes and wishes. Put it in your life where this goes. Put it in the comments, please. I want to hear about it. I don't know. I don't see anything about technology in here yet, but okay, so what's this devil? Justice. So that could be someone's karma, or just, well, that's temperance and the justice together is showing balance. Yeah, like I see you guys having a situation come up where you're like, I'm out. This is it. I'm done. I've learned my lesson. For those of you that don't learn the lesson, it'll come back around, and these people will never change. Or if it's you, the one being petty, you have to change. You have to do the work. Yes. Once you move forward with this eclipse energy and drop this burden of whatever this situation is, like I said, most likely groups, friends, technology, hopes and wishes in the future, social awareness. But in this situation, it's probably a group of friends or just a group. Once you acknowledge that it's a burden to be around them, because it shows up constantly, there's not enough balance in there, and the karma is for you to like walk away and become your highest self and be happy. Once you decide to like put you first and leave this group, you don't owe nobody anything. Okay, Gemini? So this shows you walking away, emotionally detaching, right? But it kind of came out like this, which shows me that you've walked away before. You've walked away before and went back. And this is your karma for going back, because you're now in a cycle. So now you're going to choose yourself, right? This is what the universe wants you to do. Because you've went back to this toxic group of people, wherever this is. Could be a group of people at work. I don't know. And I don't know. You guys know what this is. Put it in the comments, please. But you went back before and nothing changed. And at this point, the eclipse is like, listen, it's time to move forward. I'll give you a new, better, higher frequency group of people to be around. If you just finally walk away. And this came out like this, like a challenge. The challenge is you choosing to cut out this partnership. Choosing. These people, these relationships. Because they're deceptive. Seven of Swords. They're always like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. They're not fucking sorry. End this shit, bruh. End it with the eclipse. Like, you don't even... Leave them in an energy of where they don't even know why you left. Just have the strength to leave. You have options. You need to go travel. Give yourself self-love. Walk away. Stop letting their anxiety and their pettiness affect you. Stop going back to the past. Stop living in the past. There's that King of Wands energy. You need to be confident and be happy. Yes. And have a brand new beginnings. Yeah, lay this shit to rest. There, all the arguing and the petty verbal fights or verbal abuse or just the verbal pettiness that comes out in this group is just a waste of... There's too many people in here saying things just to hurt people. They're wounded. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to almost wrap this up. But I want to see what is the advice. What is the advice for my Geminis? with this, remember, you can go online and look up this 11th house and like look at it and really dive deep and see where you need to do the work. So when this happens with the eclipse, it won't be so rough because you did the work. You know, it won't be such a, like a, you see the wave coming. So you have your boat or your surfboard. You're not going to get caught off guard. Also, if you need a private, personalized reading, you can check in the box below. And I can give you a personalized reading, okay? But what is the advice for Gemini? Drop that burden. Push forward. Slow down. Slow down on giving your money and your time and energy. It's like you need to manifest or be more confident in your next moves. Yeah, be more confident in your next move and make your next move about where your heart is, your intuition tells you to go. Not like slow down with the money and the time and the energy and start using your heart and your intuition and the love. Be confident when you do it. Be confident. And oh God, of course you guys can't end with something decent. You have to, be confident, but by healing from this situation. There's that 6 of. Okay, we're gonna end this with finding out what this 3 of Swords is. What's this 3 of Swords? You've been playing it small. Unexpected delays. You waited too long. Don't wait. They don't want you to wait. They don't want you to wait and be in this like, I don't like all in your head. Stop letting the pain and heal. Stop letting the pain and the hurt of leaving this situation that is a third party to your life. Stop stalling and get out of your head. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't stop it. And be happy. That's it. So that's going to be your lesson with this eclipse. I really hope this helps. Please come back after the eclipse and leave comments and show me how it resonated. But I really hope this helps, and stop letting people take advantage of you. And if it's you taking advantage of people, I really hope you learn your lesson and start to give back. All right. Thank you.